Scott here from TEPIS Paranormal, and I'm back with a new video. Today I'm going to go through paranormal news from August 2020. This is part of a new series where each month I'll go through all the paranormal news I can find from the previous month and give my thoughts, feedback, opinions and views. So without further ado, let's jump straight in to the first article. Okay, so we're starting off with an article from the 1st of August 2020, and that's the mystery of a bizarre 15-foot creature with flippers and fur that washed up on a beach in Merseyside. This 15-foot creature has been compared to a woolly mammoth, as well as being described as resembling an alien due to its strange appearance. Seemingly featuring fur, hoofs and flippers, and with some witnesses describing tusks protruding from the creature, this unknown creature has been dubbed the Ainsdale Anomaly by locals and journalists alike. Some witnesses have also reported that the creature, which was badly decomposed and covered in flies, appeared to have another creature attached to it through an umbilical cord, which has led many to theorise that it could have been giving birth. A wide range of theories as to the creature's origin have been put forward, with some suggesting that it's merely an animal carcass, such as a horse, cow or even a walrus, while others have suggested much stranger origins ranging from a mammoth to a crashed alien. Looking at the pictures, my initial thoughts are that the creature did resemble a cow, which would make sense if a cow had been swept into the sea, decomposed and washed up on land. An advisor for an animal trust in England has come forward to say that to him it looked like a whale carcass, which again would make sense, but looking at the picture I don't see it. And until an official announcement has been made, this will remain a mystery. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Okay, so next up we have an article that took social media by storm in mid-August. On August 14th, it began circulating on Twitter that the real-life Annabelle doll, which features heavily in the Conjuring movie universe, had escaped from its confines within the Warrens Occult Museum. The doll, which is reported to be heavily paranormal, with some even claiming that it's possessed by a demon pretending to be a young girl, was first owned by a student in 1970. This student claimed that the doll was exhibiting malicious and frightening behaviour before contacting renowned paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, who believed that the doll was possessed by the spirit of a deceased girl. Since the reports of the doll's escape began circulating online, the Warren son-in-law Tony Spearer, who's currently in possession of the doll, released a video showing that Annabelle was still confined in her glass case, however was no longer in the museum due to its recent closure. It looks like rumours of her escape began when someone changed the doll's Wikipedia page to indicate that she'd broken free and was on the loose, which we can confirm is not the case. Now, the Annabelle doll is a very interesting case in paranormal history, with Ed and Lorraine Warren well known within its story. It's said that the doll causes misfortune and bad luck to anyone that interacts with it, and it's heavily advised that you don't look at the doll and don't spend long periods of time with the doll. Having seen the Conjuring films, it's portrayed as being much more aggressive than the reports in real life indicate, although real life reports do also claim that the doll does cause physical harm and can endanger the lives of those that are around it. But again, much like in the film, it's portrayed as much more of a creepy doll, being a porcelain thing, whereas in real life it's a Raggedy Ann doll. And it's very interesting to see its history and how it's claimed to affect those around it. But for now, we can confirm that it is still locked up within its glass case and has not escaped. Our third article from August comes from August 15th, as of a mother who was left feeling sick and frightened when looking back through some photos taken in their home and spotting a ghostly figure in the background. The mum of one claims to have experienced unexplainable events for years while living in the flat, and recently noticed what appears to be the figure of a young girl peering around a doorway in the background of a family photo taken in the home. She also says that she's always felt a presence in the flat, and claims that her son's toys have even lit up on their own and the television once turned itself on in the middle of the night without anyone touching it. Now, looking at the photo, it's definitely a weird one. I feel like it could be something hanging from the door and could quite easily be explained, but there's something about the shape that does strike me as particularly human-like, which is always slightly terrifying when there's a mysterious shadow or mysterious outline that appears in photographs. The family have since moved out of the house, and the mother claims that her son, who struggled to sleep in that house, now sleeps a lot better in the new house with very little resistance. I think that this could be explained, but without knowing the family and knowing the location, that it would be difficult to do so. Our fourth article comes from the 18th and is of a ghostly bride which was captured on a motion security camera from a building site. A security firm boss has said he was left petrified after spotting a ghost woman in a white dress at one of the building sites he manages in Birmingham, England. The photograph posted has left many wondering whether it's genuine or a hoax. After being alerted, security performed a full patrol of the area mere minutes after the photo was taken and found no signs of anyone being present. The image, which was first posted on Twitter, has been shared thousands of times, with skeptics and believers all debating the authenticity of the photo. Looking at the image, it's a very generic kind of ghostly woman. It could be photoshopped. It could also be somebody wearing a outfit, pulling a prank or a practical joke. But looking at it, I am unsure. The quality isn't great. The fact that it's from a security camera interests me slightly, but I'm not particularly sure about it. I feel like it would be too simple to fake, but I would love to know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Our final article from August comes from the very end of the month. A grieving daughter in Texas claims security footage from her home has captured the ghost of her late father, prompting her dying mother to say, "He's come for me." After getting an alert on her phone, the woman spotted the ghostly figure appear to sit down on her swinging porch seat, which is the same spot that her father sat to enjoy a cigarette while alive. The woman said in an interview, "I believe this could be the ghost of my dad. I felt at peace when I saw the video. The first thing that came to mind was my dad. I instantly knew it was him." She then went on to say, "I can see the resemblance when I paused the video, but I don't really know. I wish somebody could tell me. He's leaning in the same way. I honest to God think it was my dad." In my opinion, this photograph doesn't show enough evidence to be convincing. I believe that the woman is trying to see something where there is nothing. However, the fact that it gives her peace and comforts her in a hard time in her life is a very positive message, and I don't know for sure what's in the video. Could it be the spirit of her deceased father? So that was 5 paranormal articles from August 2020. I want to know your thoughts and comments on them in the comments down below, and I'll be looking to make another video based on September's paranormal news next month. If there are any articles you see throughout the month that you think would make a good video or should be featured in the next video, please send them to us on Twitter, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. This has been Scott from TEPIS Paranormal. See you later.